This was recorded in front of a live studio audience at twitch.tv/ScoFoZo.
That's his ult. Woo! 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 Alright, so Vamana buffs coming in the next patch with Mulan that is releasing the 25th. I don't think it's needed, and we'll go over that in a moment, but here's what the change is. It increased his shield from 0.6% of his maximum life per tick to 1% of his maximum life per tick. This means that it's being buffed by 66%, going from 0.6 to 1%, and it'll actually be matching his health regeneration that's also on his ultimate at 1%. So that means he's going to be regenerating 1% health, 1% shield for a total of 2% of his life every 0.2 seconds for 6 seconds. And also, of course, he gets the duration increase. Every time he basics someone, he gets half a second longer on his ult, and it's up to 10 seconds. So you can hit them 20 times and get 10 more seconds on the ult, all the way up to 16 seconds. Let's say your ult's up for the maximum time possible. 16, there's a tick every 0.2 seconds. Divided by 0.2, that's 80 ticks. So that's 80 ticks of 1% health, and it used to be 0.6% of maximum shield. So let's times that by 1.6. So you're getting 128% of your life back over the whole duration. That's what you were getting if you got the full duration. But now, 80 times 2, because we're getting 1% maximum health instead of, or maximum shield instead of 0.6%. You're getting 160% of your life over 16 seconds. You're practically getting 10% life every second, which is nuts, is insane. Now, of course, half of this is in shield, and it goes away as soon as your ult goes away, but it's still a buff, a buff during the ult. And I don't like this change, I'm just going to say right off the bat, because this ultimate is his bread and butter. If you buff someone's bread and butter, then they only become infinitely better, compared to buffing other parts of the kit that are lacking. It's like if you were to buff Geb's shield. Geb's shield doesn't need a buff. That's his bread and butter right now. Doesn't need more of that if he was lacking, or buffing Thanatos' execute. You just don't do it because it doesn't need it. You need to buff other parts of their kit so it's more average. So also, other than this health change, he's also getting a 5% movement speed buff every time he successfully attacks an enemy. So that stacks up to 3 times, so it's 15% movement speed. So maybe you won't have to build Katana on this character anymore. Maybe. I think you need Frostbound for sure, which gives him actually more defense, and you free up an item slot for something else if you don't have to use Katana. That could be Heartseeker, which is insanely broken right now, Transcendence, which isn't getting a nerf. Here's why I don't think he needs a nerf. I'm going to put a whole bunch of clips at the end of the video, but I just wanted to talk about a few. I am level 11, and the Ra is level 11. I hit him with this. Yeah, the Cuckoo lands his dot, but his dot isn't going to chunk him, as hard as my kit does. The way his Vamana's kit works is that you can easily auto-attack cancel after all of his abilities. I mostly played him in the jungle. Well, I practically only played him in the jungle. So all of these will be with like full damage builds. So when you see me ult someone and dive their tower and tank the tower for I don't know how long, look how much HP I got. Watch my HP. They're buffing the amount of shields I get. I'm not taking damage. I am full power build. Although I am level 20 at this point, so the tier 2 tower isn't going to do much. But still, I'm full power. Mazimmune, I guess, is my only hybrid item. And this is just me chasing someone down to my ult who doesn't have their dash, and there's no way to peel for it. You practically need a Geb to give someone the shield, but he gave him the shield, and it still did nothing. Look, how are you supposed to run from that? A Vamana with Katana. Vamana with katana, dude. And here's a little bit more burst damage. You can see me burst down the blink in, burst down the Thanatos, who did silence me, by the way. And then I pop into my ult, and I chase down these two players. And just cone them to death with my basic attacks. It's silly. I blink in on a Phoenix defense, just chase down the Ho Yi while nobody can peel for him. They have a Guan Yu and a Geb. The Guan Yu can heal, the Geb can shield. Now this is dirty. I saw you use this dash, so I just dived the tower at like, what level was I? I was level 8. Not even katana online yet. Just boots. He can't stun me, he can't do anything. So yeah, Vamana's just broken right now, and I think he's gonna be as good as Bastet is currently, and as Achilles was before he got those nerfs, and Cuckoo still is until he's about to get these nerfs. I think he's going to be top tier for sure with this new patch. Here are the clips. So yeah, I played a whole bunch of games as Vamana. I went 15-6 here as jungle. I went 1 and 2 and 4 as solo lane Vamana. I didn't include that in the video. I went 14-8 and lost. I went 8 and 2, 18 and 2 in one game. That was awesome. I'm pretty sure that's the game I got a penta, and that's gonna be in the video. And 8 and 2. So here you go. Get f***ed. Yo! Yeah, let's go. That's his ult. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Saw the agony.
Oh, that bracer. Turn around.
Sniper. Cheers, slowed.
And
Canada's on me, Canada's on.
I got mana by killing the one in camp and then coming back for him.